I never play well like this, so I should use some will. That was in for one and just no problem with some without. Right. That's just been my I have 5 points, one win. I outplayed them. I won you should say.
Okay, there I go. Thank you, Tara. Yeah. With no power, there is no sound. And without power, there's bad decisions. And now everybody is happy to had a break. I feel like I recently discovered the merits of second sleep. Now I feel like I have a second jet lag. I'm here already for 3 weeks, but I just feel like sleeping early the day. But I pull myself together and hope I get a sharper perception than in the last match. Fatigue got over me. And over some players too, you can see people start having small eyes. They play in a room without windows. This is also tiring. And we were not blessed with sunlight. So let's see what's going to happen. I tried to give you information about the current standings. But I see also there is information on Facebook. Bill, the producer of this tournament, posted the spreadsheet, and it might be also in the video description. So, but if you don't find it, you can stay here with me. I will announce. The qualified people at the moment. It's John O'Hagan, Michihito Kageyama, Kimon Papachristopoulos, Petko Kostadinov. So those are qualified by points. Also, Frank Frigo and Albert Stake also qualified by points. And in addition, we have Paul Swain and Jerry Tensei qualified by PR. PR-wise at the moment, number one is Michi with a PR after 4 analyzed matches, so everything is analyzed from Michi with a total PR of 2.39. Second best is Jerry Tensei. Both is not surprising. And then very close by are John O'Hagan and Kimon Papachristopoulos, both around 3.5. and all the others caught a couple of bad matches too, so they're around 4 or even worse. Nevertheless, it's all open, only 4 matches out of 11. 12 people in total, 11 matches are gonna be played. And after these 11 matches, the 6 with the most points, 1 point for winning, 1 point for PR, will proceed same as the 2 PR best, and then there will be a seating according to PR. Number 1 plays number 8, number 2 plays number 7. And now I'm having live spectators in the room also, and soon the games are resuming. Exactly. People are about to sit. Our players aren't ready yet.
So you outplayed me.
Here we got the screen.
I don't know, it could change.
If there are any questions in the chat, please don't hesitate. And I try to answer everything I can, or get the answers from somebody else.
You didn't find over the board.
No, what was the...
I have 5-point board.
Oh, when you didn't
Gigi is
close
doing the warm-up. Thank you for this.
I did see that, yeah.
But there is a ton of things which helps us write in the chat, write in your chat groups, phone a friend,
Yeah. It's I got 3.
call people over.
Yeah, it's my skill. So, yeah, you're sitting on that side. Oh, yeah. Okay. And the direction matters?
We're resetting.
Yeah, just because we haven't set up
position.
XG. So black is this side or white?
Looks a little bit funky. Need to switch the 8 points.
Probably.
Now need to switch the
Yeah,
midpoints.
but this and still we need to change.
And all is good.
I was just matching them.
Little mess can happen. Only real fit guy in the room so far is Michi. And let's see how he handles the situation after dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
Karen is the only woman contender in this event. And for her it's also important to have a woman present at this prestigious tournament. And so far she's doing quite fine. Just 1 point away of qualifying directly. Simon, thank you very much for the feedback. We have also supporters already. Team Karen, let's go. Karen used to be the president of the USBGF, and now she is founder and board member of Women's World of Backgammon. Great side. And a lot of support for women players. And the number shows that what they do is very fruitful. Still the chairs are empty. On stream 2 we have Jerry Tensei against Albert Steak. And there are like 3 more streams all on Ace Point. So almost all matches are visible. I see another pairing here on stream is Elhodes against Frank Frigo. Both multiple tournament winners. Then there's another pairing, Kimon against Frank. No, Kimon against, sorry, can't be Frank twice. No, this is Kimon against Ray. Kimon, despite the long travel and the jet lag, seems to be very fit, having great PRs and playing successful. My only countryman in this event. Do I get it right? It's just Kimon and Michi, who are not Americans, and both of them are directly qualified over points and also number 1 and number 2 in the PR race. But just a little more than a third of the games are finished. 11 rounds in total. Nobody has to complain about the draw because everybody is playing everybody. Couldn't be any fairer. And now the combatants are sitting. Karen on the top with the white checkers and Michi on the bottom with the black checkers. There's a fist bump.
That back came
Okay.
from Monaco.
You recognize it.
Yeah, both know each other very well. Michi had already the joy of being guest in Karen's place. Like me the past week. And there's a vibrant growing scene in Miami. It's lovely to see, and now we are in the match. This is away. As we Mandalorians would say it. In and hit. Must have been the 4-3 where Karen lost a blink of equity. Nothing grave. She has the best of the game right now. One 4, getting in deep, but no need to expose a blot. So 6-4 could bring a builder for the bar, just go with from the 21 to the 11. The next point you want to accomplish is a bar point. Slotting would be too much. The next best thing is a builder. Also gives you great field coverage. And now much more happened actually. Can give it a second thought. There are numbers which hit and there are numbers which point. And unfortunately, Karen missed a double here. It's not clear that you want to anchor up here. But nevertheless, it is a right play. Michi didn't get challenged with a cube, and now won in the last sequence. I told Karen to be relaxed, and she said, "No, no, no! I don't want to be relaxed. I want to be alert." And of course, this is right too. It's good to be alert, but it's very difficult to be alert for 6 long matches. A kind of duplication, and also you want to preserve the spares where you need them. So good thinking not to touch the 8 and the 6. And Karen certainly has a couple of killer rolls, but nevertheless she is trapped herself. 6-1 is fantastic. Now let's see if Michi manages to enter with a hit. He doesn't. And Karen is very happy about her double now, even though it costed her a little bit in the PR. Three, and not clear if you want to keep the anchor, but this is very active. Now you have active force to pound on Michi in case he doesn't come in, but that's yesterday's paper. He's in already. Why would he hop out directly? No real reason. One roll of silence, consolidate, and watch what's coming up. There might be better opportunities. 5-1, preparing his board. Now flooding the outfield. Wait a second, Karen. Have a look again. Always need to set a strategy when you want to leave your anchor. And it's great when you can do it with no direct shots. Also, it helps you to keep pressure on Michi being back at the 24. Kid Woolsey is watching. Probably you don't get a great reward for leaving the blot on the 7, so just pick it up. Of course, like with a 5, 6, or 4 where he has to leave, and combined with an ace or 3 where one checker is back, He gets some returns for his risk, but he's losing big time on all the twos of Karen, and she's first on roll. Looking in all the possible outcomes. Going one sequence deep and look at the outcome. Can see he's using his finger for counting and weighing. And he sacrificed a little bit of equity, but it looks like it works out. 34 millipoints costed it him in the PR race. But it brings him a nice chance. And why didn't he leave the bloodware? Very simple, because he really only benefits with a 3-6. Or a 3 with an immediate 6 afterwards, and the hits are very expensive. High extra costs. Yeah, now all his hope is a double 6. Boxes, as McGrill said it. He said it because if you look at 2 6s, it looks like parking place, car boxes. This is how the name came, boxes. 5s he used to call snowflakes, and most famous, double 2, quack quack, as it looks like ducks are walking over the board. So Michi wasn't the first thinking in pictures or comparing rolls or moves to animals. It started with Paul. As long as Michi rolls forced moves, Karen can make ground in the PR race. She gets a higher dividend, and this brings her a lower PR. Now this is bad in 2 ways. First of all, it's a forced move. No PR credits. And second of all, it leaves a blot. But not bad overall, since she still has a better board, and there's another blot in Michi's board, and this looks like just a hit. Sack in more gammons. Yeah, don't play with fear. Certainly this is not Karen's problem. And there's another hit. On the road to gammon. One 6. Will Karen pick up the third blot as well? Not this time. 6-4. This is a great roll. And even though the play looks forced, it wasn't, so he gets also for this great joker a higher dividend in the PR race. 6-2. Double 4 would now hit both checkers. Just a 4 is already very nice. Look at the ace. Actually, her first thought was the right thought according to XG Plus. Maybe because a double 5 would be a perfect number, but it could be also changing. It's so close. Could change on plus plus. Yeah, well. It's so nice when we play results. We get all the things right suddenly, but so this is another. Is this a dragon tail or is this with what animal you could compare the choices? Unfortunately, if he found the most thrilling move, he wouldn't have been hit, but again, let's not play results. Nice one, making the ace point. Karen is now at world-class level. And the stream is filling, 84 people watching now. I hope you enjoy the stream. Please let your friends on Facebook or in your WhatsApp group knows that here's something going on. So it's always good for the growth of the game when more people watching. All sports basically live from spectators. This is also the real future of backgammon. Still a slight gammon chance, but not very many. Even less now. This is interesting. A lot of people spend long thoughts to technical plays like this. Michi plays it rather fast. Five-four is the only missing number. First 2 points for Karen Davis. And again, this is a special score already. 5 away, 7 away. The catch of this score are the juicy redoubles of the trailer. They need to be either avoided or pushed, depends on perspective. So in live cubes, Michi can take a little bit more, and Karen should double a little bit later. For her, just getting 1 point, like missing her market, is not such a big deal since she gets to a 4-way score, which is great. Momentum on Michi's side, but he has 3 checkers on the 24. Michi tries to fight for his lost outfield point. This is why he brought a builder down, 13-11. Double 4 is a great number. And the hits would come for a prize for Karen, since the anchor is a value. Michi can't cover his blot on the blot on his bar. And this wasn't clear. Always nice to have a point, but also now he has to develop his position frontwards. Can be tricky with all these drip points. He doesn't roll like a 3-6-2-6 or a 5. He has to leave a point. And this is a possible switch in the momentum. Yeah, nothing what you wanted, but how to handle it. How do you find the take? You find the take, your opponent is on the bar and not you. And your opponent is stripped everywhere, so if he doesn't hit, he has problems too. Fear is a bad consultant. Big tasks here. Again, a 9 would be more handy, or double 5. Double 5 would be like the most wanted roll here. 4-6. Accomplishes way less. And now there's no anchor and 4 blots. This is a move. It helps you to consolidate your position, and the aces are duplicated. Can you see the duplication? It's always when you're in a bad situation, look how you can narrow down your opponent's spectrum of good rolls. And the proper way is a duplication. Fantastic move, nice find from Karen. Michi, of course, knows where to hit. He got the ace with a 2. Quite handy because he can advance the back checker. 6-4, multiple options, they're all close by. And they all start with going out from the 21. This is the must part. Good find. Six, 4 again, and now it makes a bar. No real other option is available. Oh! Sniper roll here. From Karen. And this counts. It's one of the better numbers. He could also roll like 2-6. Also dancing is not that great. Great recipe, start new points. No fancy shit. Sometimes the right move is just a simple move. 2 is nice, and now it could be switch 6 to 2. Actually, you don't step up because of the fear of the gammons. Right, and she sees the concept. She sees the danger, also the danger of exposing an extra blot, but there's another safe way, there's an even safer way. Fantastic. This is the move, great find, Karen. Now hit the clock. Yeah. I hear you. You want to do all the things at once, but it's just risky business. So how to get access to this position? Black has to move 2. This is a fairly good move in a really tricky position. And now the 2 is almost like a winner. Oh, what a brutal number. Now just hoping for the anchor. Michi has like 31, no, 30 hitting numbers, plus a little switches. Not the little switches, but double forward switch as well. Only double four doesn't make the closeout. Backgammon chances are around 6-7%. 6-7. Neat technical detail. This is the way how you want to handle your bear in. Watch and learn. And kids try this at home. Oh! The shaking helped. Yeah. And a small adjustment. No free pips here. Yeah. Looks like Karen is favorite to save the gammon here. At least 3 checkers off. There's a rare sequence where Karen wins this game. This would be something. Without a hit, 3 checkers closed out. She needs to pull off 2 more of these sexy double sixes. Almost. Still possible. No, it's more like she needs 3, but Michi could help. Not what the doctor prescribed, but could be worse. Okay. Michi put an end to all the dreams. Yeah. And we see a 5-point match now. 2-2 to 7. In gammon free or gammon undangerous position, the take point gets lower. It's really about who makes the first point. Why would checker exchange? Double 5. Not used as a pointing number. Well, not as hidden point. It's too deep with all these checkers in Karen's home field. This is the best move. Great outfield coverage. He was stealing half a roll, but with ducks, Karen can still make a point from the bar. It was, sorry, it was Michi who made the point from the bar. So this is one of the rolls where you didn't have really a plan for, so you need to find something. This is reasonable, but loses a little bit of PR. This is definitely right, because there's another blot in the outfield. Karen, it's okay to look at it, but you have 3 men back, he has 1 guy back. All changes after a hit. More compact. Double 4, double 5 are the finest in the cup. But if they don't come, Michi is still up in the race. Can't leave the anchor. Too many bad things can happen that way. One checker wants to be attacked, so you prepare for the attack. This is not a bad move. Loses a little bit of PR, but there's a good thought behind it. Yeah, these rolls are no treats. Six five is actually not that bad. Can either run or make the your own bar point. Both options are good for the equity. One might be significantly better. Feels like making the bar to me. Or did I get it wrong? Is he thinking about the cube? There's no roll, or seems like I was a little bit lost. I thought Michi had a roll here. So he thinks about the double. 6-5 was Karen roll, and she played it, so I'm a little bit retarded at the moment, but I have some Coke and I hope it gets better. Coke, I mean Coca-Cola. And he's close to a double. He's up in the race. There's only one guy back, while Karen has 4. He has a more active position. All the checkers are in front of Karen. He can make the 5 point. It's a great threat. Michi decided to roll. This is clearly right. No, actually, what I'm saying, it's it's a coin toss with the other game. I just thought so shortly before the cube, you want to avoid all the swings and play as safe as possible. But certainly, even though Karen made the 5 point, Michi won in the sequence. Oh, and this is a clear take. First of all, it's a 5 point match where you have a lower take point. You're not supposed to lose really gammons here with a 5 point anchor, and Michi only a 2 point board. And Michi has the 11 point, which is hard to clear against the 5 point. But maybe she thought while Michi waited so long, he finally doubled a little bit late, but he just doubled at the right moment. New game, new tasks. The clock is stopped, so it's probably the transcriber. Jason Grunstedt is transcribing the match for all of us. He jumped in, he does it the first time. He's making a hell of a job, and he does it voluntarily. It's usually his free day. This plays by itself. Another tricky score here. Again, like the leader can take sometimes a little bit more than the trailer at the score. If there's not a heavy load of gammons. Slightly overplay. This could be right if there would be more people on the midpoint, but now it's very hard to cover the bar. This is why the computer says no. Yeah, this is going for the weaker point, but she wanted this flexibility. You can basically only solve this problem if you know the position type. You can't work this out over the board. Michi found a double again, and this needs also consideration. Maybe she felt committed since she grabbed the cube early, but this is not like with doubling, with taking. You can still make up your mind. Nice find. Wow. This brings so much life, this roll. You know, especially with such a number, it's no downside to still think a little bit about it. Let this position sink in your opponent's mind. Well, wait a second, Karen. Michi plays an amazing game so far. On the other hand, he used almost all his clock time. While the game could be only like halftime. Speeds up a little bit. So the point is, it's less dangerous as you think, as Michi wants to come out with his sixes, and it's not intended to hit you, especially when he leaves blots. He wants to get the last man out, so playing the 2 from 18 to 16 is not as dangerous as it looks. Is a good move. Now this is difficult. Of course you wanna close the man on the 3, but on the other hand you don't wanna get stuck and busting right. 1-6 could potentially leave a double shot. Yeah. This is nice. And Karen came almost into cube territory, but 2-5 was a killer roll here. It's round number 5 on a long day. Oh. What a pleasant surprise for Michi here. plays like natural, clearing from the rear. First you clear the midpoint, then you clear the 9-point. Double 5 and double 6 would bring both men in and would bring life back into Karen's race. Michi hits his gap. Oh! So both have one checker off. Michi is still a little bit faster and on roll, but has a gap. And here's another double for Karen. This is optional. Usually in the bear off you want to play the position pure and just bear off. Michi is again blessed. Double 6 just before it becomes dangerous. Sort of overkill now. While Karen can't be off in 2 rolls. Yeah.
So, shake up, right?
Yeah.
Two away, 5 away. Very tricky score. And Karen takes a break. "133 people are watching this. Are you a little bit excited? Do you have any questions? Do you enjoy what's going on? If so, please tell others. Or if not, at least give us a like, please. Yeah, very well pointed out. As passing would bring the trailer to a very nice trailing score, 4 away, 2 away. A score where your gammons are just as much worth as your wins. Okay, thank you very much. Any new people here in the chat? Yeah, Michi is really full in focus, and puts a great performance to this. He performed very well in the last Contender tournament. I was really thrilled to watch him. This is not so easy, especially when you come from last time it was in Copenhagen. He came from Japan, and all the jet lag, all this excitement, the many matches. But at the end, it seemed like he got some kind of fatigue. He got tired, and this is basically what costed him. But also, he played a overwhelming opponent, Thomas Muir, one of my players of the year. You see, we are in Texas. Cowboys are sitting here in the audience. BS, Marte says. So for all the people who don't know this cowboy, he is the #1 transcriber, factotum of many tournaments, Marte Fair, the man in black. Reference to Johnny Cash. What else? Give me a topic so I can stay awake. It's a long day for me too. Alex makes us aware that he just recently brought out a book. More books are being brought out recently. Michi is about to release one. My friend Mario Latza will release a book about match play soon also. And Matt Kongaya is writing a book. He is already 300 pages finished. And I think this will be very well awaited and will be a super seller. Gigi says hello to you, Marte.
Hello.
People recognize you. And Alex pushes this and bring even more books out soon.
There is a traffic light just behind me. Oh.
Yeah, nice visual effect. Just for the composition. And here, guys, we are back. Back into this match. Friendly faces. Back to focus. It will be a quite universal book, but addressed to intermediate players. But this is all in the process. He might change everything. He's working every day. He has enough footage for like 5 books, so maybe he's not just writing one. Let's see what he brings out. Yeah, I also enjoy books. It's a great source of knowledge. So this is like the drawback of the 2-3. Checkers were missing actually in the zone. But yeah, not so many options. Being up tremendously, he really wants to run. 24-23 is not enough, so he found basically his only choice. So 8-6 is a common part, and then Karen found the best move, and now their 14 numbers are hitting 5 5, 6 4 4 6 and all the 2s. And just continue. You need this guy to build your 4-point. And it's also not too shabby to make the 8-point. Now here's a shot opportunity. See what a standard move this is for Michi. A lot of people would have thought, but he sees he doesn't want to overstack his 5 anymore. And all the 3s is a heavy duplication because 3 makes a point usually in the inner board. So it's not so risky. But Karen found a medicine. First things first.
No good.
Nope.
And here, let's have a look. As we figured, Michi can take a lot here. But not everything. Now like 12 people are involved in the attack. And Karen made a big accomplishment. 4 away, 2 away is a nice trailing score. Most trigger happy score. Any gammons inside and the cube will be flying. Not clear at this score, but very close. Your focus on the gammons is so heavy that you dismiss the anchor and just hit. Michi got bitten by a tiger, but comes in and anchors high with 2 men on from the roof. Not what the doctor prescribed. Don't see what's worse than this. (11-6) goes to a good spot, and now this is a slight overplay here. Killer roll is double 4. Two 5. The dream is still alive. No mercy from Michi. Pretty good roll. (13-6) brings more all over control. And this is a potential gammon danger. 2 blots. Board is same strong. Big chance here. And 2-4. And it's still not the big play. Must, oh, of course. No, no, no. This is a chance now. Yeah. But wait a second. You haven't cubed yet. If you had cubed, this could be an idea. Not an easy match at all. High complexity. Three away, 2 away. But way more convenient for Michi. Much easier for him to find cube action now than at the last score. The last score, he has like a very narrow window himself. Between 17 and 19% is his window. 81 and 83% is his doubling window. So it's really tiny, small, and very late. But now it's much easier for him to find cubes in contactless positions. Yeah, unfortunately, Karen has too many men back in Michi's home board to initiate any cube action. So this is how to handle a situation where you have like two insurances. She has an insurance on the 23 point and the 22 point. Of course, it gives her a chance to play more bold and just bring an additional builder for the 5 point. This is one way of handling these insurances.
I'll roll, you can use it.
Interesting. Look twice. Better look twice. And now he's starting to get a little bit too fast. He forgot this one guy on the 24. Karen needs a 6 and an aggressive slot. This is like almost the worst she could do. Or the worst which could happen to her. She didn't do it. It happened to her. Really a useless roll, and this is another great one rolled by Michi. With this big lead, it could be a technical too good. At any time he feels uncomfortable, he can reach for the cube and double Karen out. But so far there's no bad sequence. Could even chase a more impressive PR with keeping the cube in the middle. Michi is now 75% favorite in this match. Crawford game, 3 away. Finally a useful roll here. And action. This sequence goes clearly for Karen. Blitzing against a prime is hardly ever right. Counter priming is very often the best recipe. This looks like a counter prime here. Well done, Karen. Not only he's hitting, he's also covering the blot with it. Wait, oh yeah. It's Michi's roll. Of course this was right. 1 second, do you have the timing for this? Maybe just walk out. There's no timing for a back game. Maybe she can create timing now. Michi played himself in a flow. His action is precise and it seems like effortless. It's nice to watch his focus. Wait a second, this is an illegal move.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Michi caught it. Will be corrected. Yeah, this is the only 4 available. 2 of your choice. And Michi needs to help to give Karen equity. This is no help. This is great for her. The 5s are killed. Michi does the same, also trying to kill 5s and 6s for the next sequence. This is his second worst. Double 5 was a little bit worse, but nevertheless pretty bad. Better out with a 6 if you can. All winning sequences start with a hit, and here it is. Good find. Great roll. Great rolls are always better than good finds. At least for the wins. Activate everything. This is what the roll does. $19 numbers. Small favorite here to hit. This is not hopeless at all. Keep diversified. Don't leave direct shots. Actually, making the 8 is better than being diversified. Because don't want to get hit again. Karen can still win this race. But she needs to show a high double now. Not she, but Michi shows it. He plays in a flow and he rolls in a flow. There's no medicine against this. Time again for a handshake. This time Michi just rolls and yeah. These are two friends and It was a very exciting match. Many complex decisions. And Michi truly played like a world champ. So far, he is at a super grandmaster level in these 5 7-pointers. And there will be a tiny little break, but the draw is already made, and soon we will await a new match here in the chat. "126 people are watching. This is great. If you know friends who like backgammon and aren't watching yet, please tell them. We pull off a nice, entertaining stream for them. And if it's too late for your friends, just give us a like, please.
When is the next round?
Well, I mean, what should I say, you know? Both are great destinations. I mean, venue-wise, I would take it with Tennessee Williams, who said there's 3 cities in America: San Francisco, New York, and New Orleans. All the rest is Connecticut. Or what did he say? Anyhow, I mean, New Orleans is really fascinating. San Antonio is very nice, but city-wise, it's definitely New Orleans. But this is, from the tournament point, this is the second biggest tournament in the States now, I guess. Or at least the second biggest prize pool for the winner. So, definitely a miss if you don't come. The world champion in basketball stays with us in this hotel. They play tomorrow in town. Forgot who they are. I just know that the world champions are here. I'm not big in basketball. And what else? What else to say? Often we are here, there's a Longhorn parade. And every time on the last day, on Sunday, there's a Super Bowl party. It's always a lot of fun. The first Super Bowl party started also with me in Swobo Suite at the Manga at that time, and it became a tradition. And I feel proud, like being somehow part of this tradition. So everybody who's not coming to Texas sure misses out on something great. And a ton of great restaurants here in this area. And the weather is so much nicer than in the north now, where the people sink into snow. Here's just a little bit wind. Yeah, so this is my my comparison. Great venue, fantastic tournament. Yeah, well established, but I mean, Big Easy is one of these cities. Joe, well, now since we saw how Michi performs, he is definitely the hottest candidate so far. And we saw how he performed last year in the candidate tournament. So, I mean, he is fit to the point. Also, his physical appearance is one of the best, even though he's probably the second oldest in the field, but he's worked out, he keeps in shape, and you feel his ambitions. I mean, it's fascinating. I'm really a Michi fan watching all this. On the paper before the tournament, I would have betted on Jerry Tansey. Of course, he has the He is he has the lowest PR in the BMAB ranking of the contenders. Of course, Jerry can come back. Of course, it's super exciting. I mean, this is this is my prediction for the final. Wouldn't it be? How could it get better? But this is here's a two-time world champion, Frank Frigo. You know, I mean, anytime he can pull out of his sleeve some great results. Kimon is super focused, very eager, and
Yeah, I can tell.
Justin
That good?
had one bad match, but is anytime good for a surprise. So this is really fascinating to watch this field and the development. But it's probably about the John O'Hagan. Let me not forget John. Sorry for not mentioning him. I mean, he plays a killer PR so far. Yeah. Such a modest personality. He is so he's easy to overlook, but he is in every result list. Right now he's playing Jerry Tensei on live stream 2 on the Ace Point channel. And of course Petco. Wow, yeah, of course this is it's but let's go back. If I have to do one pick right now, it's Michi. Michi shows great form, great focus, well worked out, very balanced. And we see him here again on action. 6th match of the day. So we know it's unfortunate that you couldn't be here for this tournament. You wanted to play that also. You're one of the fastest progressing players worldwide, probably. 2 years ago, only real insiders knew you, and now you also appear in every list. And you will take action here on Thursday, just like me. And nobody will be happy to draw you. Always cultivated, nice styled matches. So back here, Ray has a doubled forward game, shooting potentially at a blot. Michi is not on the bar, all checkers are active. Builders for the 5-point on the bar point made, so it's just enough for a take. But it's a clear take. Yeah, all the strengths is an indicator for playing for flexibility. Good find by Ray, the old champion. Number 2 in the overall ABT race. Now he is glad for all these blots. He makes 2 points with them. Not the most desired ones, but nevertheless. Ace is heavily duplicated everywhere. So best roll a double. Oops, there it is. Step out of double 4 and then it should be good. Oh, you can also just close double 4. This is even more elegant. Oh, they wanted the flexibility elsewhere, having the blots. I see, to progress the points better. Yeah, nothing fancy here. Just continue with the blot to the 5. Don't want to give some extra chances. You don't get compensation for this. So here also a checker ends up on the 5, but you just have a point less and leaving some shots. 6-3 only, but why leave 2 shots when you can leave no shots? Explain this. Since you have to give up a point, better pre-clear and keep all these checkers active in front of the opponent. For 2, still nothing fancy. Keeps a little bit of contact. To switch the 18 for the 16. This would be the common part, and then 2 more. I have seen 5-1, but I miss the words to explain this. It's very close by what Ray did. This is the most natural move, even though it appears on it's number 3 on the list in XG, but this could be, of course, because of plus and not plus plus. Double 6 would be the Uber Joker. This is just a useless roll. Don't want to get hit. This is a nice field coverage. Michi is busting. There are some gammons around. Wait a second, this is illegal and also not in your interest. Yeah. Anyhow, he knows already how this goes. He will be corrected and be forced into a better position. Happened earlier when he played. Who did he play earlier when it happened? Was it Justin? So back to the game. It looks like Michi managed to save the gammon here, unless two small rolls and a set. Gammon still is possible in theory. That was enough to save it. Those 16 pips. And Ray, take a screenshot. You outplay Michi so far as the first and only one. But bad news, more games will come up. Ray also looks extremely calm and focused. Oh right, he was playing John O'Hagan, yeah,
It's almost opposite to the previous game. I rolled 6-4.
Well, this is mostly a PR format, so no bad intentions here. And so how it's handled here at the tournament so far, even after a sequence is gone, the play gets still corrected. Nobody seemed to have a problem with this. Can reach for either bar point. It's a coin toss. 10 millipoints minus if you go to your own bar. Can anytime change in a rollout. And no big deal for the PR. But also these small numbers, of course, accumulate. Michi looking for hints, how he can find the right move. so far he is also, I've seen like his tempo variations are the best here from all the contenders so far. He can really slow down immediately. He's also not taking his time on technical details so much, but mostly on tactical and strategic things. So I love the way how he paces himself. I like when he thinks. I think this is perfect behavior, perfect management, great method. And he's wearing the backgammon pullover he just ordered in New York. He saw Jamie Rosen was wearing this pullover, and he saw all the triangles and pips and checkers. So he wanted the same, and he found it in the internet, and he ordered it right away, and now he's wearing it. Big shout out to Jamie Rosen, great backgammon player from New York, studying at Princeton. Two blots is a little bit rich, even though the blot is perfectly positioned and he's able to figure out even these small things. Nice one, Michi. Really chapeau for what you're pulling off here. I hope it lasts to the end this time. Like in any sport, age plays a role. Yeah, it's so much harder to stay up, to stay awake, to stay fit. But what really helps him is his great positional knowledge. And his physical workout. He's a runner, he's a walker. He eats well. Three, 6. Almost a joker. 4, 6. Quite a nice roll too. Double 1. The shift is mandatory. Not this shift. When you see blots, it's like a signal. You're not enough back to play this game backwards. This is not enough for a back game. What are his candidates? Ah, okay. Maybe he's lured into a wrong pattern. Still amazing PRs they both play. Both are looking for complexity. They're not trying to simplify the game. I enjoy to see this. Still don't want to hit. Oh, you do. Oh, you do. Okay, I wouldn't. Seems like he needs extra timing. But he didn't get it since Michi wasn't forced to hit for 6 in and out. Timing totally gone. Yeah, now it was a good idea again to spread blots, but it's so difficult to see all these plays. Yeah, these are not the scary shots now. Michi knows that concept. The scary shots, they come later. Anyhow, there is a really safe way of breaking contact. It is this. Yeah. Sixes are dead, and 4s, 5s, and 3s, 2s, and 1s, they all play well. He figured it out. Again, he took the time he needed. Still wasn't overthinking it. Great result. Just the one. And he goes for the best possible point, and this is rewarded from the computer. Computer says yes. Yeah, Alex says these games are usually PR killers, but not for those calibers. Ray comes from a time where every second game used to be a back game. This is when he started with the game. So he has a lot of experience in this area. But since he is really bound to this game, he had to study the computer hard, and he really overcame himself and almost amazing. I mean, I just tell all the young people how hard it is when you like learned the game the wrong way and now have to relearn it, you know, have to get rid of your error patterns. Have to think completely differently. This is a high effort to change your thinking. Ray invested a lot of work. Six, 5. Looks like getting closer to high noon. Shot might come anytime. Great number here for Michi. 2s are bad. 2s are also bad for Ray himself. So the endgame specialist Michihito Kageyama has an ace to play in the endgame. But of course this is a contact position. What about the next 2 he's rolling? He thinks about this. Is this maybe safer? Is he maybe less forced to leave a double shot? Can he clear easier this way? Match number 6 after almost 10 hours, and this is one of his bigger mistakes. Still not a blunder. He's still under a 2. A very hard decision. Ray resurrected. And what is this? 6 checkers off. Big stack on the 4. But he has a lead. Still selling a 4 cube at the right moment would bring him to the Crawford game. But in an unlucky sequence, he could lose the whole match. Michi has references for all position types, but still needs adjustments. 7 away, 5 away, receiving a 4 cubed, 6 checkers off. So far it sounds like a take, but almost all checkers are piled up on the high 4 point. So if he hits from the bar, he can't keep Ray on the bar. And if he just enters and run, he can have many missing numbers. So this position needs a lot of adjustments. Yeah. Michi gives his head support with his hand. That the thinking gets easier while the head gets heavy. And after plus plus, it's right on the edge. This is quite a sexy double. Very tough, Joe. I agree. This is very tough. He gave Michi such a hard time to think. So even though he doubled right on the borderline, he found the perfect point to rob his opponent energy. Eric, and if there were no score to it, you were right, but there's a score to it. This is a 7-point match where you're trailing. And this is what makes it so hard, and he finds the take. Amazing, great find, Michi. So much fun to watch you. Oh, what a show he's pulling off here for us. I mean, and in with the first opportunity. Oh, wow, another borderline decision. And Michi now knows he has extra time because the cube level is so high. Wonderful time management. It's really borderline. No mistake at all. This is also borderline. This would be 49 XG's instinct, but on plus, he's losing 10 millipoints. And he finds the best move here. More expertise from the Japanese champion. All these good decisions and then also these great rolls, but Ray is keeping up. Ray is keeping up in the PR, and he's also keeping up in rolling. Michi is quite happy he hasn't redoubled yet, because right now he would lose both points. Crawford 7 away is a very bad stadium, so he wants. It's a legit idea to think about maximizing the wins on the double. Yeah, it's also easy, you know, when you just come to the match, but he's playing now he started at 12 o'clock, so he's playing for 10 hours with a little dinner break. So this is quite a grind. I would say like around 110 position per match. So he has like 700 decisions made so far, maybe. So, but he figured it out. Stops the clock. Resets his thinking. Gammons don't matter. His strategy is like at DMP. He wish it was, but now he's just hoping to win the next game. And they both need some blood circulation, do a few steps. Great show from these two extraordinary players. And now we have 5 minutes for ourselves, contemplating what happened, joking. You can maybe state questions or whatever. If I can't answer them, somebody in the chat will do. We see El Hodis walking away. Yeah, and this is how the room looks. There's plenty of space. There's even 2 more rooms. Plus there's also tables here in the streaming section. So easily 200 to 250 players can be hosted here. And Scott is here. And who is with him? It's another familiar face. Red and blue. Scott says hello to Bill. Now we get a peek into some other match here. More high quality as we see. I'm more not in since like a higher quality, but another match of high quality. Jerry Tensei against John O'Hagan. And let me see if I find some news here in the standings, if there are some new results are in. So right now the qualified players are Kimon, Frank, Paul Swain, Michi, John, Petko, Albert, and on top Jerry Tensei with qualified over the PR, but playing way under his expectations. But those days, they happen for everyone. And there's a lot of pressure. The whole world sees how you play. You expose yourself. And so also a lot of chats are going on. People were talking yesterday night. They talked in the break. So these are long days, big grind. And there's a whole day left tomorrow for qualification. Everything can still change. Now back to this match. Since gammon don't matter and he is down in the race, starting a new point would have been also possible. Usually it doesn't matter, but the PR battle is so close here. This is really a great treat for all backgammon lovers. .43 pips up. Yeah, no real alternative. Plus is also what you want in a way. At least Ray anchored. Yeah, this is very technical and not really relevant. And again, a nice technique here shown by Michi. This is a common part. And now comes the decision. And another checker to the ace. Yeah. Basically a coin toss, but it's a more natural play to preserve a spare on the 6. In case of a 5, 5-4. And Ray is back. and how? Just move to the outfield, maximum flexibility. Play against 1-6. Just a hit. And now, not this time. Not closing. I think this is gammons are irrelevant, so you play to the bar. This is immediately 28 closing numbers for the next time. No biggie, it's in the milli percentages maybe, but now he has a harder time of closing. But here is the 8. The 8 closes, but also the 12. He decided to close with the 12. It's all the same. He could have closed with the 17, and this is basically what he did. So to the 10 and to the 5 is a natural move. But yeah, this is all great. Now he's taking one off, yeah. Is it really possible that Ray outplayed Michi in this match? If he doesn't get hit now, if he doesn't do any fancy shit, if he just pulls it off, then he got 2 PR points in maybe the toughest match in this qualification stage for him. Yeah, it's almost officially over. Now it is. Yeah, and a handshake. Handshake to you. You have been a great audience. Handshake to Michi. He was really the star of the day. Handshake to Ray, the only one who beat him today in the PR. And handshake to all the people who were up for the challenge here. These are all real sports. And yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Let's be back at noon. Same place, same station. In good spirit. Good night.